you. Hi, thank you for having me here today. He's right. The issues are in your tissues, and stress is a buzzword we've been hearing about for 20 years. Hans Seeley started it by talking about why people felt uneasy or over-emotional or angry all the time or in constant pain. We're all feeling these things in different degrees all the time. What I like to do is let people, or teach people, or perhaps, I guess, empower people to start paying attention to their bodies again, understanding when they are feeling stressed, because we tend to ignore our bodies. We tend to just keep motoring on, or we'll take a Tylenol or an aspirin so we can keep working through a headache and meet our deadlines and do what we have to do. Unfortunately, that doesn't give our bodies time to regenerate and recuperate. So what I'd like to do is show everybody here one of the fine, very fine techniques you have that your body gives you for registering and rebalancing you when you're stressed. Now, this is an exercise that we can all do. It's very easy. I'm not a personal trainer, so I'm not going to make you jump up and do jumping jacks and push through the pain. I want you to be able to recognize the pain and switch the way your body recognizes that blueprint in your cells. And I do that by asking you to make a face. I want you to remember somebody you were angry at or stressed with or being stuck in traffic, and show me the expressions on your face when you were feeling that tension that you felt. Now I want you to just smile. Oh, grimace, I like that. It's close, it's very close. It's very difficult to do. Margaret's doing it already. You stole my exercise. I yawned. You yawned. Yawning is something that we have been taught not to do. And believe it or not, they have yawning yoga in India. They sit there for an hour and they chant and they sing and they stretch their masseter muscles in their chin and they start yawning. But we've all been taught it's rude, it's impolite, it shows that you're bored or you're tired. And when people yawn in an audience, I always say thank you. So thank you, Margaret. Because people are accepting your words, listening to your words, and incorporating it into your cellular memory. Now that's a mouthful, but really we don't just listen with our minds, we don't listen with our heart, although we think with our hearts quite often, but everything that has ever happened to you in your life is encoded in these tissues, the ones that are on top here, that we call skin, in your connective tissue, in your nerves, in your cells, in your blood, in your lymph nodes. This is where we pull our information from. Our filing cabinet is just our brain. But we've treated our body as if it didn't exist and our brain is the only thing, and we tend to spin up here. And this spinning causes stress, okay? We have what they say is a left and right brain. We all know our right brain is very creative. Our left brain is very logical and analytical. Well, really, we have a brain barrier that makes our brain work together. Have you ever seen this thinker's pose? Somebody sits there, they're worried, or they're sitting like this. Because of Reiki, which is healing energy that I learned 10 years ago, I found out that you have energy in your hands. We open up our chakra systems. You touch yourself with that. If your child is an earache, you touch their ear. But if you touch your chin or your forehead, your hand lights up like 10 free games. On an MRI, they can actually see how your hand lights up. You place it on your forehead starts to talk with your hand, and the flashing lights connect. And then your left and your right brain starts to connect. Hold your hands here for 5 minutes when you have a problem. You'll come up with a solution. And it needs to be about 5 minutes because you need the energy to flow back and forth down your spinal column through your body. But I was going to teach you how to do this exercise to relieve stress. So we've gone from the grimace into a pretend smile. Try and take a breath while you're in that mode of anger. It's very difficult because your whole body is tense. So then I'm going to ask you to drop your jaw. Now take a deep breath. It's suddenly easier. Another one. Thank you, Cheryl. Yawning is a very fine exercise. Do not underestimate the power of the yawn. And I want to explain scientifically why this happens. Have any of you ever gone and at the end of the day found out you have a big king-size bruise here or a scratch across your leg and you think, how did I do that? I don't remember doing that. I hit something. What happened? Well, this is a huge muscle mass. I should have worn a skirt. This huge muscle mass has only 2 pain receptors. One here in the knee and one here in the, no, there it is, upper hip. We can get jabbed there and really feel it. Your jaw, ever hear of a glass jaw? We always thought that a guy who had a glass jaw and got knocked out cold was weak. He's not. We have over 6,000 pain receptors in your masseter muscles in your chin here. That's why when you open your mouth and stretch and show everybody your gentle work, or laugh, or sing, you start relaxing your body. These masseter muscles are connected to muscles that are down inside your throat. We've got 4 big ones. Everybody knows these 4 big ones because they cause us neck ache, pain ache, shoulders ache. But the tiny little muscles connect to your collarbone, your shoulders, down the back, all the spinal column, across your diaphragm, your rib cage, which goes into your hips, which goes into your sacrum, which goes into the coccyx, which goes into the sciatic nerve that people sometimes limp around with, down into your thighs. Combine that, like my dental work, open mouth with a deep, deep breath, and you suddenly are doing a diagnostic scan of your body as if it was a computer. Deep breathing in allows your body to scan your endocrine system and your organs. And when we exhale, we do a diagnostic on the heavy muscles and the connective tissue within your body. And this is how your lymph nodes start to flow, how you get your immune system going, how we clear out active memory or traumas from our life. That's just one of the things I like to talk to my clients about. And usually I don't spread it over 7 minutes. It becomes very short. Because what I do is dealing with clients and their pains, emotional or physical, and get them to understand how to change the physiology in their body. And doing that, we can teach them how to relax, yawn at their desks, get back in balance, or some exercises. So, thank you, Margaret. You didn't get any sleep last night, did you? And just get their bodies back in balance. Your body knows how to heal. Okay, we bombarded it with naturopathic medicine, homeopathic medicine, allopathic medicine. These are all good systems, but when your body is in stress, it's hard for you to absorb the chemicals you need to put it back into balance. So one of the things I do with Body Talk and Reiki is allow you to come down to alpha and theta waves so your body can restart its own healing mechanisms. Are there any questions? Any more yawns for me? Thank you.